Let me hear in the morning of your steadfast love. For in you I trust. Make me to know the way that I should go, for to you I lift up my soul. This comes from Psalms 143, verse 8. Hi, I'm Debbie Bradford, and welcome to God's Creatures. I'd like to share with you how my husband Kelly, who is the veterinarian, and I came to Meridzo Ministries. About 13 years ago, we heard the CD, The Journey Begins. We knew at that moment that we wanted to come and find out more about this ministry, the faith that they had, and the people that they were serving. So we came up for a short weekend and got to meet the people that were currently serving and just had a whirlwind tour of seeing everything that there was to see. And immediately we fell in love with the people, the community, the ministry, and the work that they were doing. We knew that God was telling us that you're going to have a part in this. At that moment, we didn't know what he meant by that, but we decided to just step out and just do what we felt he was leading us to do at that moment. And that was to bring our clinic, a mobile clinic, up to Kentucky 3 times a year. So we would come and we would run clinics and minister to the people that were here. Every time we came, we fell more and more in love with the community and the people and just had a heart for serving the people here. So one evening we were sitting up at the top of Pine Mountain, having a picnic dinner, looking out over the gorgeous mountains and praying. God spoke to us that night and said, it's time for you to be in Kentucky full time. So we went back to Florida and started the process of getting things ready to be here full time to serve the people. We have a very small clinic at Shekinah Village, lovingly known as the Farm, and this is where our office is and where we serve the people. The idea of our clinic is to get the people in the door by bringing their pets in to be cared for, and that gives us an opportunity to love the people, to serve them, to hear their hearts. We see so many people that are discouraged, that are hurting, that are sick, that are just feeling hopeless and helpless. And it gives us an opportunity to hear them, to love them, and to pray with them. And that is the heart of what we do here in our clinic. This past year, we had many people that got a new puppy and a new kitten. And new puppies and new kittens are lots of fun, and we enjoy seeing them. But it led us to become very busy and very overwhelmed with so many people. We got to the point that we were feeling, are we still doing what God has called us to do? Are we just rushing people in and out? We're not having the time to just really spend with them and hear their hearts. So we just kept praying about what God would have us to do. How can we continue to serve the people when things seem so busy? I'm thankful that God is never too busy for me. I'm thankful that he always is there. He always hears our hearts. He always hears our cries. He is always there with his arms open wide to be there for us. And I'm so thankful that in that he knows me by name, he knows you by name, and that he is always has the time for us. Do you know that he gives us 1,440 minutes every single day? How are we going to use that 1,440 minutes that he gives us each day? I know how busy that we can all get. I know how busy I have been, and I know how busy many of you are. But how can we use those 1,440 minutes for his glory? What is he calling us to do with that? Acts 20:24 tells us, my life is worth nothing unless I use it for finishing the work assigned to me by the Lord Jesus, the work of telling others the good news about the wonderful grace of God. And Mark 16:15 tells us to go into all the world and to share the good news with everyone around us. God's plan, the potential to transform your life, my life, and the lives of those around us is to wisely use these 1,440 minutes for his glory. These are his gift to us every single day. Colossians 4:5 tells us to make the most of every single opportunity. I hope that myself and you will use and treasure these 1,440 minutes every single day and to use them to share his goodness, his love, his glory, and to let our lives continue to reflect his love to a world around us. I pray that you will use your time wisely and that you will ask God to direct you in how you can best use your time for His glory. I pray also that, as in Psalms 119, 133 says, establish my feet in the steps of your word. So thank you and have a blessed day, and thank you for visiting God's creatures.